Hello, welcome. I'm going to be doing a quick review for Super Ubie Island, the game I just beat on YouTube. First things first, I enjoyed it. I thought my review is probably going to be very different from a lot of people's reviews. Number one, every review I watched on YouTube, they all said the same thing. They all said that it was an easy game that you could buy for your children. I disagree. I think it was pretty hard. I died total probably 300 times throughout the whole thing. The level 1 draws you in, it gets you. Everybody's review that I saw also only had gameplay footage from level 1 and level 2, where I don't know if I saw a couple people beat level 3 on YouTube, but they didn't do reviews. They were just doing playthroughs. So I think once you get to about the halfway point of level 2, the whole game changes. It just changes dramatically. It goes from 6 to midnight. It ramps it up hard with the wall jumping. You gotta avoid the spikes on the side of the walls, and it's crazy. Some things I did like about the game would be the art style. I liked it. Very Angry Bird style. The noises were great. A game with good noises that you can stand to hear over and over and over is important, especially in a platformer. I liked all the jumping noises, the coin noises, very satisfactory to me. The end boss was cool. I liked him. I liked that he would taunt you when you would fail at a level. He'd tell you that you have no skill and laugh at you and stuff. That was pretty cool. I did like the extra characters, like the sushi roll guy, the queen bee. She was alright. The gym guy was fine. I wish they would have said a little bit more, but it's whatever. There's a few things I didn't like about the game. Number one, I couldn't get my controller to work, and I feel like it would have been a lot easier if I could have just pushed left and right on a controller and then like X to jump. I'm not used to playing a platformer on a keyboard, really. The other things I didn't like about it were there was quite a few pointless things to the game, where I think if they would have just had some kind of achievements, they would have, just made it a little less pointless. Like the bees, I personally collected all the bees, and I also feel like that is why the game was substantially harder for me over other people who just let them go. Because just the very last bee on Walrus Tundra on the last level, that one, those 3 bees in particular, I had to do a playthrough to get each bee because there was no way to go through that chase scene and get more than one at a time. At least not that I could figure out. So the bees were pointless because all they gave you was money. And by the time you are done getting all the bees, you have already bought everything anyways. I didn't see any reason for it to give you more money. It could have gave you like anything else. Could have unlocked some artwork or something like that. The same can be said with the sushi guy. This one I'm not sure about because I went and got all the sushi rolls, and then he was like, "Hey, thanks," and that was it. There wasn't a single thing. He didn't give you money. He didn't give you points. He just said, thanks. But at the very end of the game, there is a part that he potentially isn't in if you didn't get all the sushi rolls. So I'm not really sure. There was another thing is there's this guy hidden in one of the levels. I forget which level, but it took a lot of doing to get over to him, and I finally did it. And he didn't do anything. He didn't say a word. He didn't say, "Hey, what's up?" But I don't know. Just some extra stuff that seemed pointless to me. The gyms, they gave you a new color each time. That's fine. At least it gave you something. I kind of thought that they would give you a power of some kind, or make you run a little faster or jump a little higher or something. But it didn't do any of that. Just 4 hidden gems for 4 colors, which is fine for an independent game. I don't mind that at all. I might have seemed really harsh as I was playing through it, but that's only because, I was dying so many times that I was like, fuck you, fuck this game. But that's just how I am as a game player. I enjoyed the game, actually. I don't play a ton of platformers. I have never really liked platformers that much. I enjoy them occasionally. They're not my cup of tea. You know, obviously I play the Marios, I play Sonic back in the day. This was fun for a platformer, in my opinion. It had some bugs. It was Kickstarter funded. It was, you know, an independent game. I don't remember the ending credits, but I think only like a handful of people worked on it. 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, only 9 people worked on the entire game. So for $9 for 9 people's work, this is a game I would recommend you buying. Especially if you enjoy a challenge like I do. That's probably why I like this game, was because I wanted to keep going, because I was like, fuck this, I want to beat this. And, you know, that's good in a game, especially a game with, you know, there's so many games with achievements now. The fact that I played through this entire game without any achievements says something. So the second one's coming out soon, and that looks amazing. So I'm sure that one's going to be, you know, a lot better. They'll fix the problems. They'll fix the jumping problems. That's another problem I had, is sometimes it would double jump for you the first time you hit jump. And that would mess you up quite a bit too. But it is what it is, and that's my review. Take it for what it is. All right, thank you.